Monday. You know what it means?
Makeover time.
It's makeover time, and our style squad is joining us in Studio 1A to do another makeover here on Mass Appeal. We've got Jennifer Seacott from Salon 241 in Northampton. We've also got KARRIE Welch. She's the owner of Fortunate Face Minerals. Thank you for joining us, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
And we've got one great model. Her name's Amy. Let's take a look at Amy, everybody, for the first time. Let's see what she's all about. Now, Amy, she's an accountant by day, a Zumba fitness instructor by night. She's a busy lady.
Very busy. She's in a new relationship. She's very, very happy. So she wants a new look to go along with that. And she's always doing for others. She doesn't have children, but all of her friends have kids, so she's always helping them. So she needs a little time for herself and a little pampering. So she's here today, and she's really excited about her makeover and so happy that you are both here to pamper her. So Jennifer, tell us what you plan to do with her hair.
Amy had an issue with her little swoopy thing she said in the front, and
It's a very technical
I know exactly
term.
what you mean.
The swoopy thing.
so we said we're going to get rid of that. And there's a couple ways. So we went and changed that up, and then we did something with her absolute wonderful wave that a lot of people try and get rid of.
And you made it work for her?
And we made it work, and we shaped her differently.
And we're going to see that later on. And KARRIE, tell us about what you plan to do for her makeup.
Well, she doesn't wear makeup very often at all, if ever, and she said she really didn't know what to do. So we gave her a mini lesson, first of all, and I told her about my basic 3, which is what I do for any woman who comes to me who wants a lesson, who really doesn't wear makeup. And you start with your basic 3, which is a really good concealer based on whatever the color is you need to correct. Your foundation to match your skin exactly, and also something to then brighten this, come back in and brighten the skin, whether it's a bronzer or just a sheer powder with a little bit of color. So I taught her those. I'm teaching her those, and then we're also going to do a little bit more to pop her eyes. She's got these amazing eyelashes. Because she's blonde, you can't really see them, but I'm looking at them and they're super curly, so I'm jealous. So I'm going to go right in and I'm going to make sure those stand out and really bring her eyes forward and just a little extra pop. On her lip.
A few tips, but you're going to do a lot with those tips.
Correct.
Perfect.
And she works out at night, too. She's teaching Zumba, so she obviously isn't one to probably put a lot of makeup on, and she knows she's just going to sweat it off.
Exactly.
But this is something that actually, if it's the mineral makeup, it's not bad for her skin if she were to work out in it.
Correct. And it's pretty water resistant, too. I tell people if you do end up working out in it, your skin can still breathe, your skin will still sweat naturally, and it will stay in place. It's not going to beat up and run down your face, so you can actually just blot it very gently with a towel, and it's not going to move.
Fabulous.
Yeah,
well, we can't wait to see her.
Welcome back to Mass Appeal.
So we're back with our style squad because it is Makeover Monday. We have hairstylist Jennifer Seacott from Salon 241 Northampton. We've got KARRIE Welch. She's the owner of Fortunate Face Minerals. She's also a makeup artist, of course, and you ladies were the ones that made over Amy. Now, before we take a look at her after, let's take a look at her before.
So, Amy, busy lady, she's got 2 gigs.
2 gigs.
2 gigs. That's what we call jobs.
Okay. Well, I thought you said kids. I'm like, no, she doesn't have kids.
No.
So she's an accountant by day, Zumba instructor at night, and is always doing for others.
And she doesn't have a lot of time to do makeup. In fact, she doesn't really do makeup.
At all, right. And she's got a new man in her life.
Oh, really? I didn't know
that's
about
what
this.
she said. So,
Well,
you
this
know,
is something.
Time to spice up her
Well,
look.
hey, gentlemen, don't waste your time. Well,
All
shall
right,
we bring
so
her out?
I cannot wait. Let's bring out Amy. All right, Amy. Strut your stuff right to that line right there.
There we go, as
and
if it's a
smile
runway.
Big. Yes. Oh, you look beautiful.
Wow.
Okay, what do you think? You want to take a look at yourself?
I'd love to.
All right, turn towards the mirror. What do you think?
I love it.
You love
I love it. It's
Really?
wonderful.
You look amazing. How do you feel? Do you feel really good?
I do. I do. I feel spectacular.
And this new man, I'm sure he's going to like it, too.
I know. All right, so Amy, come on back to the line here. We're going to have you smile straight ahead, and the style squad will say exactly what they did.
So shall we start with the hair? It's tousled. Is that the right word?
Tousled is tousled, yeah.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
How did you get it so tousled?
Sure.
Well, let's talk about this cut. This is my personal thing. I call it the spray.
Okay.
Now, the reason why, do you mind turning, Amy, just for a minute? If you look at the back of her hair, she's got a lot of wave, and it just kind of sprays down. Now, what I like about this is it shows off the neckline without it looking too harsh. It's a lot softer. And in her face, we made it less square. She did, you know, we look at her chin area here. She's got a heart-shaped face and beautiful eyes. She was worried about this swoop thing that was happening. I said, let's pull the swoop back here. We can get some wave going there and just kind of pull the bangs down a little bit shorter than what she's used to, but in a soft way. I think a lot of people are afraid of going shorter on their bang. But I think in this sense, I think with her beautiful eyes, it just kind of shows it off more.
Jennifer,
And it's low
it
maintenance.
looks great. It looks so great. And she feels good. That's what's important. KARRIE, tell us about her makeup.
Like I discussed discussed before what I had wanted to do with her is really get the clean skin, because that was one of the things that she was looking for. She does get some redness in her skin, and she really wanted to even it out and make sure that it looked great. And of course, glow. What woman does not want a light glow to her skin? I mean, everybody looks fabulous with a little bit glow in their skin, so we made sure to have that for her as well. And those eyelashes that I am so jealous of, because the minute you put mascara on them, they instantly curl up.
Popped.
They popped. It makes her eyes stand out. I kept shadow very, very softly on her eyes because she doesn't want a lot of makeup and she doesn't want to look overdone. She still wants to look like herself. And it's really difficult for women when they get a makeover and there's a lot more makeup on their face than they're used to seeing them. A lot of times they don't like it. They could look fabulous to us, but they don't like it because they're just not comfortable.
Looks fabulous.
She
Amy, how
does.
do you feel?
I feel great. I love it.
Feel
I
awesome,
absolutely love it.
wonderful. Well, Style Squad, thank you so much for another fabulous transformation. And Amy, you're all
you look
smiles.
great.
I love it.
Thank
That's
you.
great.
Hey, this week on